What's good, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to the channel. I'm LotusAsakura, the one who never knows best. And in today's video, continuing our catch up of all the news, announcements, trailers, everything that I missed while I was away in Japan. Your boy is back in action, back in the office. And this is something that I did not see coming, but I have spoken about. And I'd like to think I helped manifest this, help will this into existence, because while I was away, we got an announcement for Demon Slayer Hinokami Chronicles 2. Okay? Now, I'm a considerable Demon Slayer fan. I've read the entire manga. I watched the anime. I've seen the movies. I have a bunch of Demon Slayer figures and stuff, a couple of posters even. It's not like one of my absolute favorite series, but I like it quite a lot. And when the Demon Slayer Hinokami Chronicles game came out, I was really excited for it. I had a lot of fun with it. I thought it was really cool, but I felt like it needed a lot of polish, okay? I had this theory, because if you remember correct, Demon Slayer Hinokami Chronicles, that game was supposed to release a lot sooner than it actually ended up getting released. And that was a game that got announced pre-COVID. And then after that, it was like radio silence for a while, and then eventually the game came out. I always had this theory that that game was kind of undercooked or underbaked and got kind of like screwed over by the pandemic and everything like that, and never quite reached its full form or its full potential. And then, like, you know, the updates weren't great online. It fell short and fell flat in a lot of areas. I just felt like that was a game where if it had more time to cook, it could have been a lot better. It just needed a little bit more elbow grease, a little bit extra polish. And I've been vocal, and I've said multiple times on Twitter, on YouTube, on Twitch, if this game ever gets a sequel, sign me up, because I think they could smooth out a lot of those edges, polish it up quite a lot. I think we could see a Tenkaichi 1 to Tenkaichi 2 level jump for this game, like a Budokai 1 to Budokai 2. You know what I'm saying? I think a Demon Slayer Hinokami Chronicles 2 could be a really, really good game, especially for anime game standards. And we know with Bleach Rebirth of Souls coming out, Sparking Zero just released, and you know that fell short in some areas as well, but just got a bunch of good updates, which I will be talking about, covering soon in a video and checking out for myself. I've heard great things about the recent Sparking Zero patches. I want to believe that we're entering a new golden age for anime games, where the bar and the standards have finally been raised, and we're not just getting this super cash grab, pumped out like garbage. Now, that could still be the case. Like, a lot of these games could still fall flat or not be good, but I have high hopes for this. I'm going to try to keep my expectations tempered. But we have this trailer to watch. We have a Jump Festa, like 8 minutes of Jump Festa gameplay to look at as well. But I have been somebody that has said that if they drop a sequel to this game, I didn't think it was going to happen, but I was like, if they do, I'm in there. I'm buying it. I'm copying it, because I think the first game was good, but not great. But I think the second game could be great. So let's go ahead and see what we rock with here, because I'm actually very excited for this. Like, I genuinely really hyped for this. Show me something. Talk to me now. Talk to me now. I think this got revealed at Jump Festa, which I missed everything from the Game Awards and Jump Festa. We got all the Hachira. Boy. My dog, you. He was already playable, but Rengoku was also playable already, but okay, he was also playable, but like, you know, some of these characters wasn't. There we go. Now we get to the new ones. She was also playable. You know, I forgot just how many of them actually were already playable. Like, half of them were, half of them weren't. Also, visually, the game looks incredible. The animations, like CC2, they sure know how to make these anime games look good, if nothing else. Hey, Daki, baby girl. Yo. This looks really good. Show me some more like actual like gameplay stuff though, because I want to see some things. Well, we're gonna see gameplay from the Jump Festa video, so it is fine. We just taking the cinematics and the flair of all this. Did y'all think this game was gonna get a sequel, by the way? Because I didn't. I was hoping it would. And like, it's Demon Slayer, so we only had a chance. It's coming out next year. Like, Demon Slayer is such a huge property. Oh damn, that was over already. Such a huge property. I was like, well, it's got to have a chance, but I didn't think it was actually gonna do it. Because the thing is, like, just because a game sells well or successful or is based on a popular property doesn't really mean anything. Bro, how many games have we seen that people want sequels for that haven't gotten them? It's still people waiting on a Raging Blast 3 or a Xenoverse 3 or a Fighters 2. You know what I mean? Just because something is popular and or successful doesn't always mean that it gets a follow-up, you know? So, all right, so now we get into this Jump Fest of gameplay. We got 8 minutes of demo gameplay here. And this comes from Fun Only Naruto. I'm watching it on PS360's channel, funnily enough, but he got it from he used by the name of Fun Only Naruto. So the UI looks a little bit updated as well. I see it looks pretty clean. Animations and visuals as fire as ever. So the thing is as well, oh, this is about to look so gas. I don't know how many of the issues I had in the first game are going to be resolved in this game. I also didn't play the game after the release of Susu and Yahaba, so I don't know how much the game improved from that point. Number one on the list is obviously the online. The online in this game was not very good. Even if it's still delay based netcode, which it most likely is going to be, it has to be better than what it was. The amount of input delay that existed in this game was far too much for it to be reasonably enjoyable most of the time. And that's honestly my biggest qualm, my biggest complaint. If they can make the online experience smoother, that'll be way better. Obviously, this game should also be 60 FPS at launch. The original game wasn't, you know what I'm saying, that it wasn't for everybody and online. Like that whole thing was weird. They also had the weird thing where they're like, oh, don't stream the game or like post YouTube videos like past this chapter or like use this music and do that and whatever. And I'm like, even if they say that this time, I'm ignoring all of that because I adhere to those guidelines and I see everyone else break those rules and not get punished for it. So it's whatever. So I'm not paying attention to any of that. There were also certain things with like the way like blocking worked in the game, and then like the I don't know if you want to call it a parry, but like the pushback. It is what it is. I have high hopes for this game, and hope that I see some improvements. I'm gonna be playing it regardless, though. Yo, this shit look clean. Low-key got me wanting to pop the game back open right now. I ain't gonna lie to you. Low-key got me wanting to open the game up right now. Okay, I'm not gonna hold you. I'm not feeling this music at all. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna throw in my own music. You know what we're gonna throw on right now? I'm gonna let this keep playing. I got you. I got you. Don't you worry your pretty little heads, sweethearts. Don't y'all worry your pretty little heads. Here we go. There we go. Now we're cooking. Damn. I see they still have the similar thing with like the way combos work in this game, where you have the wheel or whatever that is a different color depending on how long, like how much hit stun you have based on the starter that you used. All right, looks like blocking does still work the same way. You still have the parry and like the push block. See, that was one thing that I didn't like about the first game, was how much you can just do that constantly. But I guess I just got to adapt. Hold on, let's kick it up a notch with the music. This is the one I'm looking for. Baby girl looking kind of fine. I ain't gonna lie to you, my boy. I forget homie's name here. I forget this character's name completely and entirely. Like, I remember seeing him in the series, but I don't remember bro's name at all. I'm gonna have to look around to see if like, again, I'm late to the party on this stuff. So I need to see like what other creators have been saying about the trailer and the gameplay that has come out from Jump Festa. And see if anybody's like analyzed it and broken it down to say and acknowledge like distinct differences that they've noticed between like the first game and like the, you know, the upcoming game. I'm also kind of like, I feel like this came out of nowhere. Like, we heard nothing about this. Like, it just got announced at Jump Festival. Like, hey, this exists and it's playable right now. Like, it's already almost done. It's coming out next year. So with that being said, like, I wonder how soon. Like, cause they didn't. Well, it can't be that soon. Because if it was going to be anytime early in the year, we would have gotten the release date like in that trailer. So it's probably going to be later in the year. Yeah, Globku would probably be somebody to check out to see, because he's somebody who's got a lot of investment in the first game and would probably notice a lot of the details or things that make this one different compared to the last one. I might need me a Daki figure, I ain't gonna lie. Not gonna lie to you, chat room. For reasons. Run the song back. Yeah, so far I don't have a whole lot to comment on when it comes to like this gameplay, because I didn't play Hinokami Chronicles long enough to have a lot of it ingrained into me and like be able to like pick out a lot of these differences. A lot of this does still look the same. My biggest hope is that the online is better. Other thing as well is too, even with the issues I had with the Demon Slayer game, the only reason I stopped playing it is because it wasn't that popular. Which honestly shocked me. I thought that game would be way, way bigger. But like, I stopped playing it because I would get online and couldn't find matches. It's similar with like DNF Duel, which this game didn't flop nearly as hard as DNF Duel did, but like, I would sit down and record videos and there'd be nobody online. And I don't know if that's actually because there weren't that many players or because like the matchmaking was so bad. It could be a combination of both. But you would have expected. Matter of fact, I looked this up. Demon Slayer Hinokami Chronicles sales. The game sold 3 million copies. So you would really expect the game to have had like way more, like a much bigger player base than it did. But I want to say like after like the first month or so of that game, there was no one online like at all. Also, there was no crossplay, and crossplay kind of is like a necessity at this point. Yeah, I don't know. Like, I actually really enjoyed that game. I would have kept playing it and making content on it longer than I did. But I couldn't find matches. Even when like Yahaba and Susamuru came out, I had to hit up Dado in order to like make that video because I don't think I could find anybody online to play with at the time. And I think that might have been the last time I actually did play that game. If I could find, yes, that was. Damn, that was 3 years ago already? Whoa. 3 years? I thought that was like 2 at most. The last video I made was when Yahuba came out and I played him, and I had to hit up Dado in order to even make that video because I couldn't find matches. But I did really enjoy that game, so I'm hoping that this game is even more successful and is overall better. But yeah, with that being said, any sort of like news, information, or updates we get about the game, I'll be sure to cover it here on the channel. You can definitely expect me to play it whenever I get the chance to, and you know, cover the game. But with that, that's gonna be it for this video. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. Hit this video with a like if you enjoyed. Subscribe if you haven't already so you can stay tuned for all this content that I bring you. And with all that being said, that's pretty much all I have today. And remember, nothing can happen until you swing the bat. Later.